Well, as you just heard, a combination of sleet, snow, and cold temperatures are creating the potential for slick spots across the Miami Valley.
We have you covered. We're keeping an eye on conditions across the area. Team coverage this morning from Brooke Moore, who is live in Troy. Dan Edwards is in Miami Township. We start now with Brooke, who's going to tell us what she's seeing up there.
Well, as Jamie's been telling us, most of the snowfall has kind of tapered off. The first thing I'm noticing, though, is that bitter cold. As you step out the door this morning, huge difference in temperature is what I'm feeling right now. Now, if you want to talk about snow, we're seeing some of that accumulation kind of here in the grass where it's sort of piled up from last night. But when we talk about the roads this morning, really, as I'm looking over here, they look slick, but they really just sort of look wet. So I think you're going to have a little bit of trouble deciding if it's ice or if it's just that melted snow. If you take a look at this video from overnight, we were kind of roaming the Troy area here in Miami County to see what we were up against, and really that snowfall has kind of coated the trees and the cars, which always looks sort of pretty, so that's not going to be too big of an issue on the road in terms of accumulation. But the snowfall, we were up a little farther north last night in Sydney, and that's where we were seeing that snow coming down there, and it did melt pretty quickly. But what we're talking about this morning, as Jamie is going to tell you all morning long, is with these low temperatures comes the possibility that the roads could be slick. And as I was heading up 75 north here to Troy this morning, I was having a hard time figuring out if it was the wind or if there was possibly some slick spots on the road, but you could kind of feel that steering wheel there. So it's something you're going to want to look out for as you head out this morning. Definitely bundle up. It is very, very cold out here, bitter cold this morning, and also just be careful out there on the roads. They do look sort of shiny, but we'll be here in Troy the rest of the morning. We'll keep an eye on traffic and if there are any problem spots on the roads, and we'll check back in with you here at 5:30. Reporting live in Troy, I'm Brooke Moore. 2 News Today, working for you.
All right, thanks, Brooke. And when those flakes started to fly last night, road crews were ready to tackle any hazards. Dan Edwards continues our wintry weather coverage with a look at conditions in Montgomery County.
Yeah, Miami Township specifically, Megan, here at one of the busiest intersections in the Miami Valley here at 725 and 741. Chris Sproul's giving you a look at what the intersection looks like. Going to be wet, but at least really no problems as far as traveling this morning, although the icy spots may be in your driveway and parking lots. I've seen some folks throwing down some salt here earlier this morning. Probably not a bad idea because there will be some of that black ice that we talk about, so just be careful of that as people have been out here in the elements long before us, though, the ODOT drivers. We caught up with crews here at the Lyons Road Barn. About 12 trucks have been on the roadways overnight, throwing down salt, mainly on bridges and overpasses, as the snow was coming down a pretty good clip at times. Downtown streets were also wet, covering car windows with a light coating. Roads weren't an issue, although we've had some reports of some slide-offs up in Champaign County, however. Now, the snow has tapered off. Storm Team 2 meteorologist Jamie Drozic says the issue now really is going to be the colder temperatures, and she says the coldest of the season so far, which will have our winds whipping around 10, 20 miles per hour and dropping our wind chills down into the teens. And as you can see across the way here, come back out the car dealership, you see the streamers kind of dancing in the breeze. And also, as you look at the roadway, you kind of see the grooves there that collect that water. So, boy, when you come up, please be careful because, it's that black ice. As those temperatures drop, this ice will become more of an issue, not only just driving, but also walking to your vehicle this morning. Reporting live in Miami Township, Dan Edwards, 2 News Today, working for you.
And as always, you can count on 2 News to keep you updated throughout the morning. Meteorologist Jamie Drozic and Carrie Rossmiller will be working together with weather and traffic every 10 minutes. We will post any school closings or delays on air until 7 o'clock this morning right here on Channel 2. Then we ask that you switch to Dayton CW from 7 to 9. When we're not on the air, get your Storm Team 2 forecast at WDTN.com.